Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, in this video, we are going to discuss some important aspects of preparing for the Bihar Judicial Services Mains Examination. As we know that recently the prelims examinations result has been published by BPSC. And at the outset, let me congratulate those of you who have qualified for the mains, and at the same time I also want to say that those of you who appeared for the prelims but could not make through it this time, you need not to be disheartened by this fact, and the reason is that this is not the end of the journey. Ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of today's video is to discuss some important strategies about preparing for the Bihar Judicial Services Mains Examination. So before we actually start discussing about the strategies, we should briefly discuss about the structure of the exam, the mains examination, and what is the composition of the papers. Now, because you have qualified for the prelims, you are very much aware about the syllabus of the mains examination. You know that there is a procedural paper which is compulsory and common for all the aspirants, and apart from that procedural paper, there are other three law papers which is elective, and an aspirant has to elect 3 law papers out of the 5. And apart from these 4 law papers, there are 2 papers which are of great significance, and that are the GK, that is general knowledge, and the GS, that is general science. These 2 papers plays a very important role in deciding where will you be placed on the merit list, the final merit list, which will be published after your Viva. So through this video, I am actually going to discuss about the GK and GS, because we being the law students are very much enthusiastic about the law papers, and we know exactly how should we proceed with. But because GS and GK is something which is not very much, regular to us, and when it comes to the Bihar Judicial Services Mains Examination, it plays a very significant role. So we should know the strategy as to how should we proceed with the preparation of GK and GS. At the outset, let me tell you that I was going through the previous year question papers of the GK and GS of the Bihar Judicial Services Mains Examination, and I have found certain intersections in the paper, and I have jotted out certain important topics which would be significant for your mains examination. What exactly I want to convey is that if you prepare those topics thoroughly, you will be preparing majority of the portion of the GK and GS. Apart from this information, I also want to bring to your notice that we at the Bihar Masters Law and GS YouTube channel, we are going to start a series of mains preparation for the Bihar Judicial Services Mains Examination. Our prime focus will be on preparation of GK and GS apart from the law. We are not going to ignore law as well, and once we are satisfied that the aspirants are very much interested in starting with the law series as well, we will be starting with the law series, and that is how we'll be helping you to holistically prepare for the Bihar Judicial Services Mains Examination. So with this brief video, let me at the end congratulate all of you for making through the prelims, and your journey starts now, because prelims, though, is a difficult stage, but the real hurdle starts at mains examination, and the performance of yours at the main stage will be deciding factor about your coming to the final list of the Bihar Judicial Services Examination and your chair for the judicial officer. At the end of the video, I would request you to subscribe to my channel if you find the content relevant, and you can share with the fellow aspirants, because sharing is the caring, you know that. And you are free to put any question in the comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.